figure this out. I'm almost ready. Sorry, I'm running a little late, but here I am. Welcome to March live stream. Ouch. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. To be honest, I'm not ready, so I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup while you guys are getting here. Oh, I forgot to do something very important. My loves, I'm so sorry. Here I am. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm about to do a little bit of makeup because I didn't have time to do it and I still want to do it. Didn't have time to do it today and I'm filming the makeup right now. But yeah, how you guys doing? Make sure to say hi and tell me if you can hear me okay. I am running a little late today. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hello, hello. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Donna. Hi, Siobhan. I get your questions, you guys. So we're going to answer all the questions that you guys send me on Instagram. There we go. Okay, now I will see you guys better. Here we are. Can hear you fine. Awesome. Okay, I hope you don't mind me doing a little bit of makeup. I haven't put makeup on my face in a while, and I'm feeling it right now. So I'm gonna start doing a little bit of what I like to call Photoshop on my face. So how have you guys been doing? I like the little moving purple feet in the background. Yep, that's little Ella-licious on the computer.
Hello.
She didn't want to be alone downstairs while I was doing the live stream, so she's staying here with me.
It's not that I didn't want to be alone. I wanted to be with you in the live stream.
Oh, you wanted to be with me on the live stream. You didn't want to be with me. You wanted to be with me on the live stream.
Yep.
And here I was for half a second thinking that you just wanted to be with your mommy. Donna saying hello, Ella. Hello, sweet Ella girl.
Hello.
You can stay in your computer. You can stay right here. Thank you.
You won't let me go anywhere?
Nope. You stay
The
right
bed
there.
is my jail.
All right, you guys. So what have you guys been thankful? Lovely picture. Thank you, Kathy. What have you guys been thankful for lately? Well, you guys know what I've been thankful for. I just got back from this trip in Puerto Rico. I am so thankful for being able to go on a trip to Puerto Rico, take a break from this crazy weather that is here in New York City. It's not crazy, it's just too cold for me, you know? Weather is not particularly crazy. It's just that I think the older I get, the less I can handle the cold, you know? And then the daylight being so short. Daylight being so short and the days being gray, I can't take it anymore. It's just too much. Yeah, so, and then Nigel went to Puerto Rico. Really what happened is that Nigel went to Puerto Rico for a business trip earlier in January. Oh my gosh, I put way too much foundation on my face. And he came back. He went for like 3 days, I think. He came back. He was like, we're going. Like, there's no questions. And I was like, oh, we are? Really? Are you sure? And there was no question in his head that we were going to take a family break. Donna's been thankful for the nicer weather. Not as cold. Yeah, here it's still very cold. The wind is really was a killer here in New York. But we've had blue sky and sunshine, and this changes everything. It could be as cold as you want, as long as the sun is shining. I can kind of deal with it. The weather, the sun is great. Yes, I've been thankful for finally being back at work. Yes, I'm a teacher in the UK and kids finally come back to actual school on Monday, so no more working from home. Lucky you, Siobhan, lucky you. We're still remote here in New York City. Today Ella had her school, in-person school. It's only like for New York, for where I am right now, it is they do they do 3 groups, A, B, and C, and they rotate those 3 groups. So each group has 1 day in school every week, and then depending on the week, there's 1 week out of 3 where c'est compliqué, hein? There's 1 week out of 3 where they have 2 days in school. So every Friday, Ella's in school. That we are all thankful for because it's a nice break.
And Mondays.
Sometimes Mondays once every 3 weeks.
Well, like tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, this time we have Tuesdays on school.
Ah bon?
Yeah, the teacher said on Tuesday we have in-person school.
Oh, cool.
So.
That's great.
Yeah.
So yes, I am looking for. Oh, there it is. Hold on. All right, I put my foundation on. I am brushing my eyebrows, who have a mind of their own anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I brush them. At the end of the day, I know that they will do what they want, so whatever. Cute hair, Ella. Somebody says, Donna says, cute hair, Ella.
Thank you.
I am also very grateful for being able to travel and being able to stay COVID safe. Since I got back, I did about 3 COVID tests. The last one I did was with Ella. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
I think it was on Monday.
No. You get tested yesterday. No, you get tested the day before yesterday. Well, anyways, at this point, it was like my 3rd COVID test. When I tell you my nose was bleeding at the end, I am not joking. Like the Q-tip legit had like pink on it. Anyhow, and we're all 3 of us are healthy. Nobody's sick. I mean, we did stay very, very COVID safe during this whole thing, as safe as humanly possible. But yeah, it was such a great little getaway. It was so needed. You know, it's like as soon as we got there. You never done a COVID test? Oh my gosh, Donna, I think I've done like 10 COVID tests already since the beginning of this thing. And it's nothing. Like there's just some people, well, people who work in the medical system, they have to do it all the time. But yeah, I'm very grateful for that, being able to travel and stay COVID safe. Now, I'm not saying, you know, I'm going to travel all the time. Like this was, we were taking a risk, but oh my goodness, I'm so grateful we did that. I'm so thankful we did that. Ay. Anyhow, what are you guys grateful for? What is bringing you joy when you think about it right now? What are you thankful for? Write it down. I want to read that because this is very important. We need to always get back to that. Life is hard. What am I grateful for? What makes me happy? What keeps a smile on my face when I wake up in the morning? This is it. I'm done with makeup. I just wanted a little refresh. Was it good to come back home? No. That's when you know there's a problem. It was not good to come back home. We came back, it was great. It stayed great for, I want to say, the following 3 days, and it was very merde, c'est quoi le mot déjà? Dépressif. Very it was, you know, it was not fun. On top of that, I was coming back on my period. So a couple days after we got back, I had my period. So it was not a good feeling, you know? And then the lifestyle changes so drastically. We go from waking up in the morning, taking a walk on the beach, coming back home, doing some schoolwork for Ella, then going again on the beach and coming back home. And, you know, like we went to the beach 2 or 3 times a day. Usually the first time I would get on the beach, I would do my little workout. And then I would do the live stream to show you guys the workout. Yeah, Aunt Flo will do that to you. She'll be like, "Oh, you want to keep a good mood? No, let me take care of that. No, let's be grumpy. Let's be depressed. Let's be tired. Let's not be happy right now." The good thing though is like as soon as my period gets there, as soon as like my first day of period is gone, I get back into my regular mood, you know. But those few days before until the first day of my period, it's like it's really hardcore sometimes. It's if I'm in a bad weather or a place where it's gray, it's even worse. But it is what it is. So yeah, we went from a lifestyle where you wake up, you go straight to the beach, you do that several times a day, you can break your day. Like the fact that we homeschool by the ocean and the weather is really warm, and you know it changes everything. I'm by the ocean here too, but you know it's minus I don't know how many, like it's under 30 degrees outside and the wind is, it's just a different mentality. So yeah, let me catch up to what you guys are saying. I'm grateful for the strong, healthy body. Yes, me too. Did you ever model glasses? There is a poster in Toronto for glasses that look like you. I'm very grateful, Sunshine. I don't remember doing any glasses job lately. No, I don't think that's me. But hey, mixed girl with curly hair are trendy right now. So you're gonna see a lot of, I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of models that kind of look like me. Okay, what else do we have? What are we drinking? What is in our glass today? Tell me. I want to know what you guys are sipping on, or what is it that you are drinking right now. I am about to open a bottle of red wine. Again, a Malbec from Argentina because it is my favorite wine. So this one is called Guggenheim. Is it German? Guggenheim. Guggenheim. Isn't that the name of the museum? Argentina Malbec 2018. This is what I'm drinking today. Nigel got me this bottle. Here I'm 19. Oui, mon cœur.
So remember when we were in our Puerto Rico house?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell everybody about like who moved in next?
They don't know. It's a long story. But yeah, so this is what I'm drinking. What are you guys drinking? Rosa Lunar Spritzer. I'm sipping on a nice glass. Ah la la, nice glass of Moscato. Ooh la la, that's sweet, right? Bubbly grapefruit flavored. Nice. Let me see. I think this Malbec is gonna be good. I want to let it breathe a little bit. But it smells like a good Malbec. So what are you guys drinking? Let me know. During my trip, I was essentially drinking mojitos. A weird thing happened to me during this trip is that I was drinking more alcohol than usual, right? I was drinking pretty much every day, which is not something I usually do. And I don't know if it's the dosage, but I don't think so. But none of the drinks that I was drinking would even get me tipsy. Nothing. It was like as if I was drinking like virgin whatever. So I remember drinking 2 glasses of wine and not feeling anything. I remember drinking those big mojito cocktails, and one day I had like 4 of them. I think that was the second day I got here. I got like 4 of them. I got one for myself, and then Nigel got me one, and then my girlfriends got drinks, so I got one too. And so throughout the day, I had like 4 mojitos, and it's as if I had drank absolutely no alcohol. So I don't know if it's the sun, I don't know what it is, and it was just weird. And I'm like, this is crazy because I don't really drink alcohol like that, so I should be very sensitive to it. But on this trip, nothing was bothering me. So that was that. So I'm like, you know what? I need to be careful, because if I can't feel it, that means I'm going to drink, and that's not good. So I had to limit the amount of drinks that I was taking, just to make sure I was not like, you know, hammering my liver or something. Like, here, filter this, here, filter that. Here's a little bit more alcohol here for you. All right, let's try this Argentinian Malbec. A little dry. Not bad at all. All right, my loves, we are 10 minutes into this little video. You know how it goes. I am going to answer the questions that you guys submitted on my Instagram. Yes, it was a much needed break for me. I am back home to my more normal routine, Donna, and I have been working on a lot of macrames, because I bought a few driftwoods from Puerto Rico. And so that inspired me to make more macrames. And what I've been doing now is I've been dyeing my macrames different colors. You can see one right there that is hanging. That's my latest one. I have another one downstairs in the blue tones. I just made a new one today that I can show you if you want. Let me know if you want me to show you the new macrame. I'm like super motivated because of that driftwood that I got, and I have a huge piece of driftwood that's downstairs, and that's gonna be like a master piece of macrame. Yeah, this one right here, right? That's the one I finished yesterday. Yeah, so I'm playing around with colors. I'm playing around with dyeing fabric and stuff like that. And I want to come up with like 2 color combos for this summer and put them on my website. But yeah, that's that. Actually, let me show you the latest one, because it's right here, so I can get to it. Oh shoot, what's going on here? Ah, my dress. Hold on. So that's one that I just did. And tomorrow I am going to dye it. Yeah, the driftwood is really the motivation here. So tomorrow I'm gonna dye it. I think I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna dye this part right here. And I think I'm gonna do different shades, either the same color combo as this one. Ella, do you want to change into more comfortable clothes? Can you go change, please? Thank you. Either I'm gonna do the same color combo, or I'm gonna do a blue gray ombre. So I'm gonna start with a light gray. I'm gonna go into a light blue and then a deep blue. But yeah, that's that. I'm debating because this right here looks like mountains. So I'm thinking I'm gonna either I'm staying in the brown pink, or I'm gonna go into the blue grays. We'll see. Let me know which one you think I should do. Should I go brown pink like this one over there? Or should I do more of a blue gray ombre? Right? Blue gray would be nice, but I don't know. We'll see. Blue gray. Let me know. Let me know. I'll be curious to know which one would work best. Which one you think will work best. Okay, so that's that for the macrames for today. For now, but yeah, I'm super motivated and I have so many little pieces of driftwood that it's gonna be fun. All right, my love. So, like I was saying, you know how this goes. I have your questions. I'm gonna take them one by one, the ones that you submitted on Instagram, right? I am going to answer them one by one. Now, if you guys have any additional questions that you want me to answer, or whether it's like regarding your curly hair journey or other things, skincare, you know, I'm here. I'm here to answer the best that I can. Ah merde. Ah oui, okay, I know this question. I'll answer the best that I can, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm going to start um, with Sky Jones, who's asking me, your hairband is so cute. Where is it from? It is from Claire's. I actually did a video where I show you guys how I do this hairstyle, which is very simple. And in it, I'm pretty sure in that video I linked this particular hairband from the Claire's website. Let me drop you guys a little bit. Voilà. Is that better? Okay, this is a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, if you have any additional question, let me know. I want to buy your lotion. So good. I have to put it on my website. It's a very rich lotion. It's thick. It's more of a cream than a lotion. So yeah, hold on. Let me check to see if I have my internet. Yes, this is good. Okay, we should be good. All right. So yeah, I have to put my lotion on my website so it's available for sale. I'm going to start with the questions that I got on Instagram. Let me get on my Insta real quick because I want to see if I missed any other questions. Because I did put another one. Yves, tu vas avoir chaud là, mon cœur. It's gonna be too hot with this bobo. It's hot upstairs. Settings. Et là, tu vas avoir chaud, poussin. How do I check on this? Maybe here. I'm sorry, you guys. I am... Never mind. I can't find it. I'll just do these. Okay, so I'm going to start with the question by Siobhan, who's here with us tonight. So she's telling me, styling the back of your hair is... so it's voluminous as the front. I'm struggling. So your question is about styling the back of your hair so it's as voluminous as the front of your hair. So I think that first you have to take a look at the type of hair that you have and how's the back of your hair. What curl pattern do you have in the back of your hair? What porosity do you have in the back of your hair? Everybody's different. I know that personally the top layer here tends to be drier than the layer underneath. I see the same thing with Ella's hair. My curl pattern tends to be a lot more coily curl on the top here, a lot more loose and stretched out curls on the bottom. So those are things that you have to look for yourself. What's my curl pattern all over my head? And how can I style my hair so that I have So yes, it always looks flatter. Okay, so work on, you know, maybe you might need to work a little bit more in your curl pattern on the back of your hair, maybe more hand curling it or finger coiling it. Um, and then the products that you're going to use, if your hair in the back is low porosity, let's say, that means that you will never lose moisture throughout the day. Your curls has no problem retaining the moisture. You want to make sure that you're using products that are very lightweight, that are not going to weight your hair down. You want to use maybe sprays and mousse. Volumizing mousse and sprays are always your best friend when you want to give body and texture to your hair. Um, if you have a high porosity like me, where your hair loses its moisture throughout the day, and you get poofy and greasy, poofy and frizzy, you will want to apply heavier leave-in conditioners and lock them in with the gel. You can also use volumizing mousse or sprays, um, but I would use them. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can also use volumizing mousse and spray. Really, you it's really gonna depend on what type of hair you have. I want to say it's easier to gain the volume when you have, I don't even know if that's the right statement to make, but from my experience as a high porosity girl, I think it's easier to gain volume when your hair tends to go towards the drier part, because it just poofies up naturally. So that's one thing to take in consideration if you're looking for that volume. Depending on the texture of your hair, if you have a high porosity hair type, you might want to, play with that a little bit and go a little bit lighter on the amount of product you put at the back of your hair, so that you get that poofiness, that fluffing up of your hair a little bit more. So another thing I wanted to say, once you understand your curl pattern, once you understand the porosity of your hair, and you understand how you can gain more volume depending on your porosity, again, high porosity, the hair tends to be a little bit drier, poof up, and freeze a lot faster. So you might want to leave your roots alone and apply nourishing product towards the length and the tips, so it doesn't get damaged too fast, but then you'll keep that fluffiness at the roots. Low porosity, you don't need to put heavy leave-in conditioners. You don't need to lock anything in with gels. But you might want to go for volumizing spray, volumizing mousse, something that's going to give that volume effect, that body to your hair. You're gonna need the help, definitely. That will definitely help you. That's what I mean to say. Study your curl. So that was for the porosity. Study your curl pattern. If your curl tends to be looser in the back, you might want to help your curls with hand curling, finger curling, use a gel that's not too heavy depending on your hair porosity, so that curl kind of locks in. Diffuse your hair in a way that's very gentle. Don't disturb the curl pattern too much. Let that gel cast sit in there for a little bit before you take it out. So really, when you look into getting a certain effect to your hair, you really need to understand two major things, I think, personally: your porosity and your curl pattern. Once you understand your porosity, you know what product to use and how to use it. Once you understand how your curl pattern is distributed all over your hair, then you know how to create that curl, or how to tamp down the curl to get maybe a looser curl pattern, depending on what effect you want to do. If you want to go for that beach wave, then you're gonna style your hair in a certain way so that your curly curls are not gonna be so wrinkly. If you want to get a poofy hair, you're gonna again style your curls in a certain way so that you get more volume, maybe a little bit less definition. You see what I mean? Okay, so really look at your hair, study it, and see what you're working with, and then act accordingly. Hope that was helpful, Siobhan. Okay, let me catch up to what you guys are saying. Protein. I don't know how to tell if my hair needs some and how to get my hair what it needs. When it comes to protein, I am not educated enough to be able to answer much question. I don't particularly play around with protein like that. That's not what I'm seeking when I do my hair. Maybe once a year, I will do a protein treatment. I did try in the past. To be honest, I know it helped the damaged hair to some degree, but like everything, too much protein in your hair is not gonna help. It's actually gonna hurt more than anything. So I'm not sure about protein. I would say do a treatment a couple times a year if needed, but I wouldn't go any crazier than that personally. Um, mm. Yeah, I'm sorry about about that, Colleen, but I wouldn't recommend protein because I don't know how to recommend protein, you know? Um, so Donna says my curl pattern is opposite. It's the opposite to you, Luisa. Mine is super curly underneath, and the top layer is flatter. Oh, that's interesting. So then you would have to hand curl the top layer more. Ella is the same way. The top layer barely holds any moisture and any curl. I really have to apply a heavier product on the top and help with the curl pattern, hand curling a lot. Yeah, once you understand how your hair works, then it's, um, then you can again act accordingly. I feel like I'm repeating myself so many times. um, I think you've hit the nail on the head. The curl pattern is different there, but I treat it all the same with the same product all over. Ah, Sioban. Um, yeah, so that's a good thing that you see that now that you have now that you realize that you can change your routine and maybe use a slightly different product on this part of your hair or styling differently, so that you can achieve a better result. And again, it's not because it's not going to work the first time you change it around that it's never going to work. You have to do it over and over again so that you can, it's trial and error, once you understand that this technique doesn't work, this one is better, I mean, you see it through my channel. If you guys look back a year ago and see the progress of my curly hair routines, is that I discovered the clumping method, and that's all I was doing for a while. And then from there, I realized that if I was changing this, I would get a different result. And from there, and then today here I am putting 2 leave-in conditioners and using a brush to sum my hair and clumping my curls with that. Like, you have to try different techniques with different product to finally get to something that is tailored to your hair, you know? Um, oh, it's jumping again. So Donna is asking a question. Does anyone like their hair as much? Does anyone not like their hair as much for how they are? Oh, attends, je comprends pas. Does anyone not like their hair as much for how their hair turns out on day one as the days after? Oh, I think I get it. Okay. So I think the question is, does anyone else like their hair better on the day 2 or 3 rather than the day 1? I heard a lot of girls saying that, where the first day of their styling on the day 1, their hair looks okay, but it's not like their favorite. On the day 2, on the day 3, that's where they really get the, you know, that's where the hair really comes together. And I can see that on a good day too. I mean, on a when I style my hair properly, of the right dosage, and you know, everything, all the stars are aligned in the universe, I get a perfect day one. I mean, a good day one and a even better day two lately. Um, I can see that. It's like, to me, I compare it to when you cook a good dinner and you have leftovers, and you eat them the next day. It's even better because all the herbs and all the ingredient kind of like marinated into each other, and all the flavors are like 10 times better. Do you like my imagery? I mean, that was pretty artistic, creative, right? I think it's the same thing that happens with your hair. If you did a good job with the styling technique, and if you apply the right product combo that your hair needed on that day, um, I feel like on a day two, you'll have even better hair results. Yeah, somebody's saying a little dirty hair is always, Colleen is saying a little dirty hair is always better for me. Uh, Biotea alcohol-free gel, does it does it worth it? Is it worth it? It is very worth it. It is affordable, at least in New York it is. I mean, in America, I'm not sure where you, oh, who was asking? Karen. It is worth it. I think for the price, you get a very good gel. The ingredient list is not something to be scared of, I think. Um, it pairs very well with other product. It's a light hold. Um, is it me? I have a. It's a light hold, so it's not going to dry your hair out. Well, it's alcohol free, so it's definitely not drying my hair out. I think it's worth the try. If you have to choose only one product, what would it be? High porosity 2. Try Bumble and Bumble and hated it. I never tried. Did I try Bumble and Bumble? I never really liked the ingredient list, I think. I tried Shea Moisture Smoothie, next Cantu, maybe Bioterra Gel. I'm broke. So you have high porosity. If I was to keep one, you broke. I would do the Garnier Fructis 1-minute hair mask with the Bioterra Gel on a high porosity, fine wavy to curly hair that has a small budget. I would do those two products. I cannot tell you just one, because you need, if you have high porosity like me, you need a good leave-in conditioner that's going to give moisture to your hair, and you need to be able to lock it in with the gel. So the two products I would do is, ooh, where are you? I already put them in my bathroom. Let me go get it. There we go. I would do these two. Garnier Fructis 1-minute hair mask. Wait, they don't, I call it 1-minute hair mask, but the real name is Nourishing Treat. But it says 1-minute hair mask right here. See? This big jar is like under $8. And they have the small jar for like $3. And the Bioterra, I think, is under $10. I don't remember how much it is, but it's under $10 for sure. I think it's like $6 at Sally's. I can't remember, but it's really affordable. So yeah, those are my two go-to that I would put in my hair no matter what. I know it's gonna work. It's gonna give the moisture, it's gonna give the hold. It's both together. I think if you buy the smaller one, I think you'll be maybe around $11 or $12, the gel, and then the smaller size jar. But you're definitely together, I think you might be under $12. and it's gonna last you for a while. Now, what I really like about this is that it's multifunctional. So it's a conditioner. It does a really good job at detangling your hair under the shower. You can use it as a mask if your hair needs deep treatment, and you can use it as a leave-in conditioner. So when one product fulfill 3 needs, it's definitely a good product. And no silicone, no paraben, no artificial colorants. It's vegan, and it is 94% biodegradable because it is they use it a lot of naturally derived plants. I mean, product ingredients. The one is getting to my head. Okay, so I think Karin asked the question. Who asked the question? Yes, Karin. Hope this answer your questions, and I hope you'll be able to try them together. They work wonders for my hair. Yeah. March is my 1-year hair journey anniversary. Yay, Colleen! I hope you should definitely post some before and after pictures on Instagram. I want to see. Yes, you can, Karine. I think you can if you use that gel. That gel pairs very well with a lot of leave-ins. I never tried it with the Shea Moisture because I've not been using Shea Moisture in a while, but pardon, I'm sure it will be very, very good. I mean, I'm sure it will pair well. Yes, Donna agrees. Aw. Did you have any experiment with Olaplex number 3? I do. Actually, it was sent. Who sent me? It's a company that has stuff online, that has hair product online, that sent me Olaplex, the shampoo, the conditioner, and I think the number 3. It's a great product when you have damage and you need to have a deep repair, but it is a product that dries my hair out. So I think there's a whole like ritual to it. I think there's another Olaplex that you need to put. I'm not sure. It's not a product that it's not a go-to product of mine. I still have some, so maybe sometime this year I'll do another treatment, but I didn't really like how dry my hair was after using the product. But it's you know, I feel like it's more of a professional use. It's a professional line of product. What it feels to me is that they became popular by accident, that they were not targeting people like you and me. They were targeting professional hairstylists, and they happened to be popular on the internet, and then they adapted from that. But I personally don't believe that the Olaplex line of product was made originally for customers like you and me. I think it was something that that was meant to be used by professionals. So there's a whole ritual to it. There's a whole way of using it that I think we don't quite get. Yeah, so that's why I'm not a big fan. I like better the Afuji, what you call it, protein treatment, 2-step protein treatment. It smells like crap, although I think the new formula doesn't smell as bad, but you have a much better, I feel like it was meant for people like you and me to use at home, to get a quick fix, and I feel like you actually see the results much better than Olaplex. That's my personal point of view. I did a review on it. It's in my channel. You'll see it. Just type Olaplex. If you go on my channel and you do a search on my channel, not on YouTube in general, you have to be on my channel, do a search. Olaplex, and you should see the video coming out. Okay, let me catch up to what you guys are saying. I just got the Zodo Professional All About Curls Low Push Shampoo and Styling Foam. So far, so good. Good curls and shine. Yay! I love their product. I'm becoming a big fan of Zoto. This line, the Ultra Repair line from Zoto is right now, it's pretty much, I don't want to say it's all I put because that's not true, but it's my go-to. It's nourishing, it's lightweight, it does the job. Also, Luisa 1 year anniversary. Also, my Luisa 1 year anniversary. I like that anniversary, Colleen. Any of you choose only one shampoo? That's a hard one. You know, the shampoo I took with me for the trip was the one from Kinky Curly. What's it called again? It's already in my bathroom. Well, I'm not gonna go back in my bathroom. It's the one from Kinky Curly, and it's called, I don't remember, but it's the see-through green bottle.
Spiral spritz.
I knew you were gonna get it for me. No, it's not this one. This is my refresh for day 2. The top, on the top layer, it's a see-through bottle with some green on it. The bottle looks like the one you're holding in your hand. Come clean. Yes, that's the one. Thanks, Ella. I knew she was in there to find the shampoo. Come Clean. Another shampoo that I like is the Jessie Curl, and another one that I like is the Widad. But I prefer in Widad, actually, I just posted a review. I posted the last video I posted is a Widad Curl Shaper review. I prefer the conditioner. The conditioner is everything. It's like a light cleanser, keeps your hair hydrated. I absolutely adore it. Alors, attends. My shampoo and conditioner, Shea Moisture, cost effective. My curl hair journey started with you too. Oh, you guys. How long did you take till you achieved the real pattern of your curls? Did you cut the heat completely? Alors, Athir, Abdullah, Abdullah is easier for me to say, so if you don't mind, I'm going to call you Abdullah to pronounce properly. So how long did it take me to achieve my real pattern of curls? So personally, I've always had curly hair, so I've always known what my real pattern of curls were or is. I did damage my hair at some point. I think it was 2016 or 17, 16, I don't remember exactly. I did damage my hair really badly and with bleach, and so I ended up with spaghettis, what I call spaghettis, because it was blonde. My hair was blonde and the curl like, so I call them spaghettis. It took me to cut off. As my hair was growing, I was cutting them off, cutting off to get my curl pattern back. That's the only time where I kind of lost my real curl pattern and had to wait to get it back. After that, I've always had the curl pattern that I have today. So to answer your question, it took me cutting my hair off till the damaged part was gone to get my curl pattern back. I did not cut heat completely. By that I mean that I'm not straightening my hair with a flat iron anymore. I haven't done that in years, although no, I have not done that in years. um, but I do use heat to diffuse my hair, and although I put it on low and I press the cool down button often, sometimes it gets really hot. So I cannot say that I completely cut off heat. That's not true. I am using heat, especially in the winter time, because pardon, your girl is not looking to go outside with wet hair anytime soon, ever, right now. Um, so yeah, I cannot say that I completely cut off heat because of that. Did you try the Widad Featherlight styling cream? No, I have not. Love the Widad video. Thanks, Colleen. Compare the Kinky Curly shampoo versus the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus shampoo. Kinky Curly is a lot lighter, lighter weight shampoo. The Kinky Curly shampoo will not hydrate your hair. It will take out, it will cleanse. And I feel like the Coconut Hibiscus from Shea Moisture is a lot more moisturizing, and it's gonna leave your hair coated with that hydrating coconut Shea Moisture, whatever, you know. So once you rinse off your hair from the Shea Moisture shampoo, you're gonna feel a little bit of a coating on your hair, as opposed to the Kinky Curly, who's gonna leave your hair squinky clean and slightly dehydrated. So your conditioner, your deep conditioner, is going to really have to, you're gonna have to make sure it gives you hydration. Donna, Colleen, my hair is curlier than a year ago. I'm still working on getting used to this. My hair does not like heat at all. Even a diffuser causes freeze. Do you use Colleen? Bah oui, you use gel. You use gel, right? Um, okay. So I am going to read the second question that I got from Instagram. So the next couple questions come from Aligna. She is asking me, I want to know how you style your hair before you work out. She wears a bob. I put my hair up before I work out, usually kind of like this. I would put my hair in what I call a taco, which means that I put my hair up, I twist it, and I take a pin, and then I clap it right here. I clap it. I don't clap it. C'est quoi le mot que je cherche là? When you put your hair like this in your head.
In a bun?
No,
You clip it.
Clip it. Thank you. That was so simple. It's great to have an 8-year-old daughter, right?
Yeah. Well, you're French, and I'm half French, so you don't know a lot of English.
That's why I have you. Clasp. Thanks, Donna. So pretty much when I go to bed, when I work out, this is what I do with my hair. The reason why I do that is because it is keeping my curl pattern protected up here in this area here. It might stretch the curl pattern down there, but it doesn't really matter to me because that's the hair that nobody sees, kind of. That's how I like to work out. Yeah. Next question. And do you use heat protector even though the dryer is on its lowest? I don't really use heat protectant. It's not something that I think about when when I do my hair. It's not like, oh, I gotta put my, I did when around the time I was doing the Olaplex that Olaplex video, where they sent me the shampoo, the conditioner, the Olaplex number 3. They also sent me a little oily bottle, and it's a heat protector. And when I look at what it was, it's pretty much silicone. So it's pretty much Dimedicone or some whatever. So you know, um, it was last year. Last year was a lot more focus on natural, organic ingredient list. So I was not really like excited about putting the silicone in my hair. Today I'm a lot more relaxed about the ingredient list, but still not excited about putting too much silicone in my hair. Um, so yeah, no, I'm not really stressing the heat protectant part. Also, my hair is somewhat healthy, so I don't feel the need to protect it from the element as much as when it was um, um, damaged. Mon Dieu. The third question from Alena is, how do you wear your hair when you are on the couch? Always use a scarf or anything. On a couch, I'm not often on my couch. My couch is not a place where I spend a lot of time, unfortunately. So I don't really, you know, when I'm on the couch, because I'm not on the couch often, I don't really do anything to my hair like that. Um, but again, if I want to preserve, let's say we have a long ride, that's going to be like a 2 hour ride or 3 hour, pardon, ride, and I know that my head is going to be against that sit in the car, you know, that thing. I will do this same hairstyle where I put everything up in what I call a taco. It's like putting your hair up, turning it around, and claps it. Right, Donna? Claps, clip, whatever, you guys. You know what I mean. And and that will protect the part of my hair that I needs to stay to keep protected. You guys really need to try this hair type, this hairstyle, because it preserves all of the nice curls up there, and it stretches the back a little bit. But again, who cares? The back is, nobody's gonna see. I mean, what by the back I mean the hair that is right here, that is covered up by all the rest, you know, so it doesn't really matter. I hope it makes sense today. I feel like I'm a little blah 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 blah. All right, let me catch up to what you guys are saying. Headrest. Yes, headrest. Thank you. Catherine, is the whole video going to be on your channel to go back and watch? Yes, it is. I've started using a satin hair bonnet to sleep in, and it's helped reduce my frizz. Yes. And then another option is the pillowcase, satin pillowcase, which is also great for your skin because it helps keep the moisture the same way it helps keep the moisture in your hair. It helps keep the moisture on your skin. It does not soak the moisture out of your hair and your skin. So that's another good one. Okay, the next question, and you guys feel free to ask any questions you have on the chat. Topic you want me to talk about, I'm your girl. Okay, satin pillowcase is you know what, actually talking about satin pillowcase, the Airbnb we were staying was super cute, very like very simple, let's put it this way. It was nothing fancy, right? Bed sheets were, they were what they were. Not my favorite. um, and I came across a little mall where I was.
Mama,
Yes, boo boo.
Daddy's calling me.
Oh, but answer. Can you take it outside, please? Because too many people talking in the same room is not. Thanks, my love. Um, so I went to that little mall and they had this satin pillowcase for I think it was under $5. You guys, it was nothing. I bought the freaking satin pillowcase. It made such a big difference because I was not sweating as much. I was the bed sheets, again, like I said, were very synthetic, and when it's hot and you have synthetic pillowcase, you can only imagine how it goes. You know, it's not ideal. So your girl bought a satin pillowcase um, while on vacation because, you know, the life of a curly girl was gonna, yay. Um, sometimes it's bamboo, but sometimes I feel that styling the hair after shower as curly girl method took me so long comparing to dry it with hair dryer. Wait. Sometimes I feel like styling hair after shower as curly method took yes longer compared to dry. No, don't quit. Abdullah, don't quit. Don't quit. It's, I mean, by quitting, do you mean that you're gonna straighten and damage your hair again? Think about what quitting means to your hair and to you. You know, it means damaging your hair every day a little bit more. It means having to forcing your body to do something that goes against its natural. You know, we have, hey, now we have an option, now we have an opportunity to have our body do what it wants, how it wants, and embrace it. I mean, our body, at least our hair, embrace it and you know, study it and get the best result we can. Before you quit, ask yourself, wouldn't it be nice to, you know, just be able to have my hair in its true nature? Here's the thing. I feel like once you've done the curly girl method and once you kind of scratch the surface of understanding what your hair is capable of and how you could possibly get to a point where you can maintain that, I think that there's no going back from that. I feel like that's a knowledge that you learned and that you can always go back to it. Um, I don't think I'm in any position to tell you don't do this or don't do that. So scratch what I said earlier, and I apologize because that's not cool. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your hair. You're the one who decides what you want to do. But I do think that you are stronger from what you've learned with the curly girl method. And now that you know that you're capable of achieving this result with your hair, you can always go back to it. Now that you have the knowledge of how you get to damage your hair, what that does to your hair, how to reverse that, and what it's going to take for you to get back to a healthy hair. I think that once you know all that, then you're just a little bit smarter in the way you're going to approach your hair. Um, I don't believe that the curly girl method is adapted to fine wavy to curly hair. If any of you here have hair that is somewhat similar to mine, and I think that the majority of you do, the curly girl method is not something that is going to work for us. We don't have to use products that are targeted to curly hair. We don't have to. It's not an obligation. Because we have fine wavy to curly hair, I feel like as long as the bottle says moisture, nourishing, as long as the bottle says deep repair, um, all those are products that we can use. You know, it doesn't have to say curly hair on it to work. For example, the Bioterra, this line, which is the Ultra Repair line, and I'm showing you here the conditioner. I'm trying to show you the conditioner. Okay, the conditioner. This is the shampoo. And I have the leave-in somewhere. Nothing says curly on this. I don't think they have the word curls once. This is my go-to line of product right now for the past, I think since no, February I was mostly in Puerto Rico. So most of January, that's all I've been putting in my hair. Well, I've been putting this a lot on my hair. It doesn't say curly. The mousse, the Nexus mousse that I love so much, doesn't say curly. All that to say that the Curly Girl method is a good starting point. When you come from a place where you had no idea how to take care of your curls, the Curly Girl method are going to make you understand that your curls actually need a lot of TLC, that you need to do a deep conditioning once a week, whether you want to wear your curls or not. Okay, the once a week, the deep conditioning, the mask once a week is a must. Whether you're popping the curls or straightening your hair needs some TLC. Okay, um, applying a leave-in conditioner, I think is a must. No matter what you're going to do with your hair needs the moisture. Not just before you're about to fry it or after you styled it. By fry it, I mean, I'm thinking flat iron. Um, your hair needs moisture before, during, and after, no matter what you're doing. So I don't think there's such thing as quitting. I mean, you can quit the Curly Girl method, no problem, because it's a lot of work. But I believe that what the Curly Girl method teaches you is to really take care of your hair on a regular, and it doesn't matter what you're going to do with your hair after that, as long as you understand that you need to take care of it, that too much heat is going to destroy your hair, too much chemicals. By chemicals, I mean, coloring your hair and things like that. Too much chemicals are going to destroy your hair. Once you know all that, it's up to you to make sure that you don't go there, you don't destroy your hair. And if you do, which it happens, life happens, then you already have the knowledge on how to get back to a healthy hair, So, all that to say, I don't think there's quitting. It's just you decide what you want to do. How much work you want to put into your hair, things like that. I see Sioban is saying, I dip in and out of the Curly Girl method, but don't 100% stick to it. It's so restrictive. I agree. Have you seen the Lauren Massey Pick Me Up volumizing pick for roots? So expensive but needs volume. I have not seen it. I will definitely take a look at it. Do you have any suggestion for a Detangling brush for a 2C3A hair? My hair might be thin. I'm not entirely sure, but it's very damaged. P.S. I love the shower filter you recommended in your high porosity video. Oh, cool. Alors, a Detangling brush. Alors, if you saw my last versus video, you know that me and the Detangling brush, we don't really get along very well like that. Ladies, I'm shattered. Oh my gosh, good night, Sioban. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Thanks for all the comments and questions. I hope you can, thanks for submitting your questions on Instagram, girlfriend. Hope you can make it next month. I will see you on the gram. Good night, girlfriend. So yeah, me and the Detangling brush are not good friends, Catherine. Right now, if you check my latest one of my latest videos, it was Detangling brush versus Mason brush. I like the Mason brush so much better. It's lightweight. It's easier to handle. It's fun. It has those independent brackets that you can either keep straight by putting the bar across or let them be. I personally like it. Just take a look at the video. You'll see. This is what I'm using to style my hair right now. And I've had my favorite so far, favorite hairstyling using that brush. So before I recommend a Demlin brush to anybody, I would recommend a Mason brush. They're cheaper, they're easy to use, and they're fun. Okay, Don is asking, do you have any tips on how to minimize a large forehead, 5 head? As you know, I'm growing out my bang. I would part my hair sideways so that, you know, you have a little bit of the hair that will cover. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have a big forehead, or if you believe that your forehead is big and you want to hide a little bit of it, the bang is going to be your best friend. Wearing hats and then a bang, you know, because if you don't wear a bang, then your hair is falling on the side of your head. If you still have the forehead, you can part it on the side. That's after that, what, you have your head back. I mean, Donna, I don't know, girlfriend. If anybody has a recommendation um, to minimize a large forehead, a window peak. Donna is tired of her bangs. She's growing them out, and she is not a big fan of her forehead, apparently. So okay, let me do one more questions from Instagram because I still have a few more. I have a question from Travel Wavy that says, refresh for wavy stretched out curl hair. I believe that I do have a few refresh videos on my channel, to be honest. I have two types of refresh personally. I have my day 2 refresh and I have my day 3 and 4 refresh. Usually the day 2 refresh is nice and easy. I spray a little something in my hair because I reached that level right now where I can just spray something in my hair and go about my day. Now that happens once in a while. It doesn't happen all the time, but you know, I'm getting there. So there's two types of refresh. Refresh where I'm just putting a little bit of a moisturizer in my hair so it doesn't get too dry throughout the day, or reapplying a little bit of gel here or there. And that's usually on the day 2. My curl pattern is popping. I don't really have to do much work. Then you have the refresh on day 3 or day 4 if it's a good week. Pardon. Those refresh involves a lot more water, a spray bottle usually with water, involves a styling brush and a little bit of something, a leave-in, a spray, a gel, something that's going to revive, you know. So it really depends on what day I am on. If I'm on the day 2, it's easy. But if I'm on the day 3 or 4, it's a little bit more work. Sometimes I just completely re-wet my hair and start from fresh. But I do have a bunch of videos on my channel that I highly recommend you take a look at because I go in details on how I like to refresh my hair. So, next question. What are your favorite leave-in conditioners? Alors, right now, my favorites are this one, the Kinky Curly Nut Today. I have a leave-in conditioner from Bioterra, the Ultra Repair line. I like their leave-in conditioners. I like the Garnier Fructis 1 minute hair mask. I mean, sorry, Nourishing Treat 1 minute hair mask as a leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner. I think that's it. After that, I have mousse that I like, and then gels that I like. But those are my favorites. So these two for sure, and this one from this line of I'm sorry, the light is too strong so you guys can see it, but forget about it. Maybe I should put it a little bit lower. No, no. That's the best I can do, my loves. And after that, I like the JC curls too. And I want to try, I'm going to give Curlsmith another chance because they have a new line of products. So I'm going to try Curlsmith. I just need to wait until I get some money in, and then I will buy the Curlsmith because they're expensive. Curlsmith is pricey. I think it's like $25 or $30 per product. So, you know. Okay, the next question. What do you do when you set a boundary with a friend? Oh, Donna, that's you. What do you do when you set what do you do when you set a boundary with a friend and they just don't respect it? That's a tough one. Who broke your heart, my friend? Okay, so what do I do when I set a boundary with a friend and they don't respect it? I have to communicate. So personally, I'm the type of person who needs time to process things. I'm not like that person who's gonna catch that something's wrong right away and react to it right away. I need time to digest what happened, sit with it, and see how I feel about it. And then usually when I react right away to a situation, it's not a good outcome. That's something I'm working on personally. So the first thing I would do is process what happened and really define in what way this was offensive to me, in what way I was hurt by the situation. Once I'm able to formulate the situation properly, then I'm able to communicate with my friend that that was a problem. The next thing I need to establish is how much of a friend this person is. If this is a really good friend that I value our relationship, our relationship brings me joy and happiness, and I really care about that person. We need to work on this. We need to make sure that we understand each other's point of view. It's not just me being hurt by what she did, but I also need to understand why is she going there? What's her or his um, story? Why is this happening? What's the situation here? Um, because once you understand where a person comes from, then you can, it generates empathy, and empathy helps us a lot. We need more empathy in this world. But it's easy to blame people and be, oh, you're a bad person, that's not good, da, da, da. But you also have to understand where that person comes from. Now, if we're talking about a toxic relationship where this person does not understand and repeatedly violated your boundaries, at some point you need to, you have to evaluate. You have to evaluate at what point is too much. That's your boundaries. So let's say that's the fifth time this person is doing this to you, and every time you communicate to them that it's not working, and every time, well, it's time to say goodbye. At some point, if this is something that is not working for you, I don't know the situation, so it's hard, but if it's repetitive and it's really hurting you, and it's not something that, then it's time to, that's toxicity. If that person doesn't understand after you communicate with them, that's toxic. So thank you, goodbye. But if it's like a one-time thing, or maybe two times, and you have to communicate, you have to sit down and talk about it, and then move on. you know I've communicated my boundaries to her times and times again, and she purposely doesn't respect it. So it's time to say goodbye. Because here's the thing, she's not respecting it, and you allowed her in your life over and over again. That means that your boundary don't matter. It only matters when you say enough is enough. When people see that you are valid, because by allowing her to violate your boundaries over and over, that means that you don't respect your own boundaries. You know, it sends a message that's like, oh, she doesn't care, I can do this, it's her, you know, she's cool, don't worry about her. No, 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 no. At some point you have to value your boundaries, and you have to let people understand, hey, that's enough, that's enough, this is as far as we're going, goodbye. And at that moment you put value on yourself, on your boundaries, and people are going to start respecting you for that. Good for you, Donna. This is what she did. She stepped away just yesterday. It's okay. Listen, here's the thing. Uh, when you end a friendship, it's like ending a relationship. It's taking time to get over it. So I'm so sorry. It hurts. I know. It's going to take time. And I know you don't drink, so I'm not going to tell you have a glass of wine. But I can tell you, go play with your puppy, girlfriend. Get the joy for something else. Get the love from people and beings that actually really appreciate you and respect you for who you are. And congratulations on you know, setting boundaries and putting yourself first, because as women we tend to not do that. We tend to put ourselves last, because everybody else matters more than us. When it comes to relationship, it's very important that the respect starts with you, you know, and if you don't respect your own boundaries, then nobody's gonna respect them. You're the one who has to be like, hey, that's not okay. I love you, but this is not okay, you know. Happy for you. Good, congratulations, Donna. Sorry you lost a friendship, but at the end of the day, was it a good friendship though? Was it worth stepping over your boundaries? I don't think so. Well, again, that's my point of view, from my humble experience of life, you know. So, you know, do what you want with that. But I think it's important that you know, keep your boundaries. And Colleen is saying, I spent time cutting out toxic relationship over the last couple of years, and embracing that I'm just as important as them. Yes, amen to that. Yes, in 3 years of, girl, let me tell you, it's not worth it. Life is too short. Yes, Donna, how you feel matters. Okay, I'm moving on to the next question, which is, my curls are, again, guys, put your question in the chat. I will answer them right now. So any subject here, we had something, a question about friendship and boundaries. I've been talking curly hair for like almost 2 hours. And I love it. There's no problem. But if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. Okay, so my curls are grateful for the DIY flaxseed gel. Yay! I live in Greenland and the climate is dry. Yes, this is not a question. This is just a statement that makes me really happy. This is somebody who tried the DIY flaxseed gel. I have a few videos on my channel. And where I show you guys how I do my DIY flaxseed gel, some of them with a little extra ingredient in there that gives you a different result. I love the DIY. It's just I've been too lazy to do it lately, so Okay, my last question from Instagram is regarding traveling. And the question is, I don't have the end of it, but I think it says, what state in the US have I traveled to? I don't remember all of them, but from memory, I think. Ella, Isabella is trying to call you. Can you take it in your room? Thank you. She's every time she calls, it goes on my phone. So can you make sure she doesn't call back, please? Um. mm. So, the states I went to, well, New York. That's where I have been for the past 15 years. California, Vegas. I've been to Florida. I think I did most of the East Coast. Oh, thanks, pretty little game. How you doing, girlfriend? Um, I think that's all I've done. Hi, Ludu. Welcome. Thank you, girl. In the US, I think that's all I did, to be honest. And, Puerto Rico. But Puerto Rico is not a state yet. I have been to Canada. I have been to Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver. Colin, you're so cute. I think I drove through West Virginia. I drove through on the way to Florida. I want to go across country. I want to rent a big, one of those big, So please take her, because this is, or hold on, you guys. Let me put it on. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I should be good now. Sorry about that. So what was I saying? I would like to rent a big van, what you call it, with the, everything you need, the kitchen, the beds, and the bathroom and all that. And then I would like to drive across country. I would like to do the Yellowstone Park. I would like to do all of those beautiful places in America. Oh, we have Michigan in the house. Calgary next. I'm not sure when I'll be able to go back to Canada, my love. My best friend is in Ottawa. No, she's not in Ottawa at all. She's in Vancouver. The last time I was in Canada, I was there actually. I was visiting her. Oh, gros câlin d'amour, Karine, t'es trop cute. All right, what time is it? Okay, my loves, I have an extra 20, about a half hour. We have an extra half hour. And let me know if you have any questions. Now is the time. We have an extra 30 minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. Alors, attends, Whitney, you're asking me, I know you love the Wida gel. Yes, the Advanced Climate Control. That's right here. Love this one. How does the Stronghold version compare? That's a good question. I don't remember ever trying the Stronghold version. I have not. No, I have not tried it. But from what the people at Widad were telling me is that the Stronghold is too strong for fine wavy to curly hair. It's more for kinky hair. It's more for a type 3C, 3B, 3C, and then 4s. Yeah, that's what I heard. What I like with this one is that it doesn't dry my hair out. That's a big deal. Mm. Oh my gosh, can we talk about the Weedad video for a second? I realized after editing the video that I was missing one product in the line, which sucks because it's a product that I actually used a bunch. Not so much lately. It was hiding behind my shower curtain because I've been using it. Um, and I didn't talk about it in the video, which it sucks. It's the 4-in-1. It's like a milky product that kind of hydrates your hair. And I forgot to talk about it. It felt bad, but you know, I can always put it in another video. But yeah, that was just that. Have you tried any new products in the past month or so? So the only new products that I've been trying in the past month or so is the Bioterra Ultra Repair. I don't consider February as a month because I was in Puerto Rico for the majority since from the 9th to the 27th. And in Puerto Rico, I barely took care of my hair, barely. So the past month would be for me would be January, okay? And in January, I had Bioterra send me a bunch of their product from other lines, and I think I mentioned it in my last live stream, if I'm not wrong. And I've been loving their products, you guys. So much so that I'm preparing a review. Well, I'm preparing a review regardless because they send me the product. So, it's just voila, that's the deal. But I really, really, really like it. Like, yeah, there's other brands who send me their product, and I will never do a review on them because I hate them. I'm gonna be real. So the Bioterra Intense, what's it called? Ultra Repair. It's like is it an orange line? So this is Bioterra gel that I love so much. And this is the Ultra Repair line. Ugh, I'm so sorry. The light is so strong and the bottle's white. So, but yeah, that's the line from Bioterra that I really like. I will do a review on that because it's too good. I have to share it with you guys. It's just, and again, what I was saying earlier, I love when a product is not targeting curly hair, but it works for curly hair, I think it's the best. Have you tried a new product? How do you cope with stress? Unfortunately, I tend to go towards food. Need to find other ways to cope. So lately, the way I've been coping with stress, apart from stuffing my face with sugar too, um, I have been focusing on doing stuff that are creative, and that when I think about doing them, it brings me joy inside. um, so, for example, macrames are one of them. The fact that I have a specific idea of what I want to achieve, I start from zero. And when I say zero, I mean zero. So the stick, I picked it up from nature, okay? And the yarn or the cord that I'm using, well, I have to order it online. After that, everything is up to me. So we started with zero and we are achieving a nice little uh, piece of art, if I may say so myself. um, and that makes me happy inside. You know, another thing that I start doing is journaling. And journaling, you guys, is so powerful. I didn't realize how much power was into journaling, but holy macaroni. The, I don't know what's the word? The joy, the relief. Um, I like how she's stretching right now. Are we stretching?
Yes.
What are we stretching?
I don't know. I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Where's Daddy? I need him to get home.
He said he was gonna come home soon.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
You know the good news is, Ella?
What?
It's 5:43 and it's still daylight outside.
Yay.
Call Daddy and tell him what type of pizza you want.
Ooh, yeah. I forgot about pizza night.
It is Friday night though. You get to.
I felt like having macaroni, but I realized that it would hurt my stomach.
Yeah, and Mommy won't have time to make macaroni. Call Daddy. Go in your room. Call Daddy and tell him, hey, first of all, where are you? What was I saying? Are we journaling? Go.
Yes.
Thank you. The power of journaling is next level. First of all, you just by putting down on paper your frustration and your stress, it actually it releases you from it a little bit. You know, the all the negativity, and it forces you personally. I don't know about everybody else, but personally, it forces me to seek the light in this whole BS. I had an episode of
Daddy's parking the car.
yeah. You should go downstairs and he's gonna be there in 2 seconds. You should go downstairs, Bobo. Okay. So yeah, I had an episode in the past few days after we got back home because I was expecting my period, and I know that the few days before my period gets there, I tend to, get in that funk. So yeah, journaling really helped me out. Putting down on paper what is actually wrong. What is it? How do I feel? Why do I feel like that? Where does that, oh shoot. Ella, can you get me my charger, please? Where does that feeling comes from? You know, um, it helps. It's like a little therapy. Um, so yeah, arts or creating something, journaling what's going on, um, and then something that no, not this one, my love, but although I'll take that one. The phone charger, it should be right here. Another thing that really helped was to merci mon poussin, merci mon cœur.
Hello.
We're up here.
I know, I see it from the...
I need you to go downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Daddy's gonna be there in 2 seconds. 1 second, my love. I'm charging my phone. There we go. Voila. So another thing that helped was listening to like philosophers. Daddy's home. Joe, go. Take the computer with you. Or not. Philosophers and hearing different perspectives on life, that has been helping a lot. When you listen to... Ah, mais ça va, Miss Touquette? Oui. Why are you barking? Come here. Come. Oh, come and say hi. Oh, yes, say hi. Oh, no. No, thank you. No. Oh, no. Hi. Misty wanted to say hi also. Nigel just got home, so. Hi, Misty. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, Miss Tukita. Hi. Hi, Misty. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting into puppy mode right now. We got her little sweater because I figured after coming back from Puerto Rico, where the weather's been so nice and tropical, she's getting into the cold weather of New York. So we got her little sweater. Isn't this so cute? Isn't this adorable? Look at this. She looks like the coolest puppy in the block right now. And you guys, the sweater is no joke. It's like legit like hoodie material and stuff. It's next level. Mr. Pita, see, mi amor. Hi, Looney Tunes. Luna's jealous. But yeah, so journaling, doing creativity stuff, and listening to philosophy, where you get a different perspective on life, different values, different way of seeing things, questions about um, I don't know, different subject like being selfish. What does it mean to you to be selfish? Morals, spirituality, the purpose of life, things like that. That's been really helpful to get different points of view on life questions, things that makes us, that can pull us down sometimes, you know. Um, voilà. Bon. So that, I hope that answers your question. Hmm, hold on, I'm sorry. Alors attends, let me see. Lulu, hard having by anxiety depression for 3 years now, trying tryptophan 5-HTP. Is that a medication, Karen? I'm so sorry to hear that you've been going through depression from the past 3 years. That sucks. That is really annoying. Um, I hope you get out of this mindset. Because, well, I'm not a psychologist. Uh, oh no, it's not worth losing your libido. Listen, libido is very important. For me, libido, well, actually, you know what? Another answer to that question I had earlier, how do I get out of depression? Hold on, let me close the door. My baby. Oh my goodness. Um, Another way for me to get out of depression is make sure that I am sexually active, physically and sexually active. It is very important to have a balanced lifestyle. And by balance, I mean a little bit of everything, a little bit of workout, a healthy diet with a little bit of everything. Um, and sex, man, sex, it regulates our hormones, and it's just, it's part of a balanced lifestyle, you guys. So if you have a life partner, you know, this is really why do we have a life partner? What's the goal? Well, it's not just for the sex, but it's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Um, okay, hold on. Where was I? So for me, a medication that is going to... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon poussin? What do you need?
Daddy ordered the pizza.
Yay! Can you bring this computer downstairs? Or do you want to bring your dog downstairs?
I want to bring both.
Okay, so 2 trips. One with the dog and one with the computer.
Did you talk about the hoodie?
I showed them the hoodie. How did I? I had to show them the hoodie. Hold her properly. Hold her butt. Hold the boom boom. There we go.
I'm hot.
All right, so get out of here. Love you.
Me too.
Door. Okay. So for me, a medication that is going to affect your libido is it worth it? If you have access to sex, You should, I mean, we have a lot of natural things out there that can help us to keep a healthy and sane mental state. Sex, working out, healthy diet, those are like the three main things that personally helps me maintain a sane state of mind. Um, Social life is another one. Creativity is another one. Really, the only way I'm able to keep somewhat of a sane mental, and you guys, I'm not perfect, and I hope I hope you guys can see that. I am very far from being perfect. I lose my shit once in a while, like everybody. I don't have the best reactions at all time. I have an ego. Um, I'm narcissistic. You know, I'm not like, but I also learn myself. I know myself, and I know that I need a balance of certain things in my life in order to stay happy, really. And it's that pursuit of happiness type of American thing. um, if I'm not in a happy state, why is that? How can I change that? How can I get back to, okay, this is me in my happy state? What will it take? You know, um, I don't even know what I was answering anymore. Oh yeah, the medication that takes out your libido. It's not worth it. Your libido is more important. uh, Struggle with bipolar depression. It's a constant struggle, and food is my drug of choice. Did I read that already? I don't remember reading bipolar depression. Bipolar is really hard because I think at bipolar you need medication. Like your hormone needs to be regulated in certain ways. When it comes to like disease that has been diagnosed, that is like a natural malfunction of your brain, you need to take the medication. Um, but there's also, keep in mind, there's also a lot of natural things that you can do that will help you maintain a healthy and balanced hormonal level. Because really, man, for me, I think, and I'm not a professional, you guys. I am not a professional. I'm just like you guys, going through life and trying to figure it out. But I feel like a lot of the depressive mindset that I've had in my life or through the months are related to my cycle and my hormones. One thing that's very interesting to do is to write down on the calendar the days that you feel depressed. Okay, put like a red dot on those days or a green dot on the days that you feel depressed, right? Actually, well, whatever color code you guys want to use, it doesn't matter. And see and do that for a few months. On that same calendar, you want to put your period. When do you have your period? And after, let's say, 3 or 6 months of monitoring your period and your mood, see where in your cycle your mood is the lowest. Usually, at least for me, it happens the week before my period comes. 10 days to a week before the PMS time, this is where especially in the winter, this is where my hormone levels are bringing me down. Um, and depending on the circumstances, it could be light and I'm tired. I will notice that my dyslexia is a little bit stronger. I will notice that I have a lot more brain fogs and stuff like that. On a bad month, I don't want to get out of my bed. Life is hard. Everything I do is wrong. I'm the worst mother in the world. uh, so what I've noticed personally is that these mindsets usually comes a couple days or a week or 10 days before the first day of my period. First day of my period is the day that I'm bleeding. The thing is, when you know that, when you know that the reason, when you realize that the reason why you are in such a deep, depressing state of mind is because you are approaching your period, then you understand something that is, to me, crucial to understand, is that it is hormone related. Your hormones are the main reason why you feel this way about yourself. You're still you. You're still the same human being. You still have your reactions to life. You're still happy when you're happy. You're still excited when somebody says something exciting, or when you're still sad when something's sad. You're still you. But the lens through which you see all of these things is going to change depending on your hormone levels. So if your progesterone is high or low, or if your whatever is high or low, your body, your brain is going to see things through different lenses. That, to me, that information, once I realized that about myself, to me it was a big deal, because certainly the sense of I'm not good enough, the sense of I am a failure, why did I even come up with this idea? So many people are doing it already, and they're doing it so much better than me. What am I thinking? This is the reason why I'm going towards this direction and not the positive direction. It's because from a chemical standpoint, this is, it's chemicals. Now you take the same idea 3 days later, where my hormones are a little bit more stable, I get all the motivation in the world to make this happen. The only difference is I am now getting closer to ovulation. And when I ovulate, my hormone level are a little bit more stable. I have a lot more energy. I have, it's a different chemistry in my brain, and I'm a lot more enthusiastic. Is that English? I don't know, but you know what I mean. This is what I study from my little experience of life. I'm not diagnosed with bipolar. I'm not diagnosed with deep depression. Although if I wanted to get a diagnosis, I would probably find one that would suit whatever I have. I don't want it. I don't want to diagnose. I don't want to know. All I know is that I'm going through life. Some days are easier than others. And I'm just studying myself as much as possible. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because let me catch up to what you guys are saying. Flexine should come to London soon. That's my wine. The what you just heard. I don't know if you heard it, but it's me pouring my wine all over. I'll be back. My life, my life, my life, my life, and the sunshine. Ah là 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 là, Luisa, je te jure, tu fais que des conneries, mais que des conneries. Bravo, hein. Bravo. Now it's gonna smell like wine in my room for like ever. Okay, sorry about that. Shit happens, right? All that to say, I need more wine now because I empty my glass on the floor. You know what the good news is? My dress is intact. That's how I do. You should come to London, UK, soon. As soon as all the pandemic is over, I'll take you, pardon, wherever you like. Oh, Lulu, you're too cute. Thanks, girl. I was born in Windsor, Canada, I appreciate you. Canada. My son and his family are in Ottawa. Ooh. Okay, are you? How do you cope with stress? Unfortunate until I've been. Crystal, this is from Claire's. This is from Claire's. If you look at one of my latest videos on how I do my hairstyle, my updo hairstyle, I think I link it on in the description box of that video. Sorry, I'm catching up to what you guys. Any French TV shows that you would recommend? Yes, definitely. The two that I recommend right now that are really, really good. The first one is Marianne, which is a thriller. For those of you who like thrillers and scary, it's a series, it's not a movie, it's like a show. Marianne is excellent. It's very scary. It's the storyline is great. The actors are really good. If you like American Horror Story, if you liked any good like horror story, you will. I mean, Marianne, I personally really like, a little bit less right now, but I've always liked anything that has to do with sci-fi or thrillers and stuff like that. And Marianne, I had to stop the show to take a break, to go downstairs, grab like a cup of tea, and then come back and watch the rest. That's how scared I was. And you guys, I've watched so many scary movies in my life that it takes a lot for me to be scared. Like I'm you know, it doesn't, what do you say, I'm immune to a lot of cinematographic effect and stuff like that. I can see things coming from miles away. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Like, you know, I do appreciate a good classic thriller. There are like stuff that I will always like. And you know, it's funny because when Nigel watches he's not really into scary movies like that, but you know, when he watches scary movie with me, sometimes he looks at me like, she's enjoying this on a level that I don't understand. Like, it's like, wait a minute, really? But yeah, so Marianne is a really good one. And then Lupin, Lupin, it's spelled Lupin. I saw this one last month. You guys have to watch it. It's so good. I'm gonna jump on my Netflix real quick to see what other French. Alors, yeah, the Untouchables. That's the next one I'm gonna watch. So I can't really recommend it yet, but it's with the same actor the same actor as Lupin, Omar Sy, which he's a French Senegalese or Congo. I don't remember what country in Africa he's from, or is he West Indian? Oh my gosh, maybe he's from Guadeloupe or Martinique, you know. Omar Sy. When I left France, he was his career was starting to pick up, and he's done so many beautiful, amazing movies. But I don't remember. West Africa. So he's not from Senegalese. He's Senegalese. Anyways, great French actor. So proud of him. He started more as a comic and now he's into acting a lot more, like big movies. So he's in this movie called Untouchable. He did Lupin, which is like, I think it was like in the top 10 for a while. It did really good. I think that's it, you know. I don't remember any other French series that are out there on Netflix. Yeah, watch those two and let me know how you like it. I will write them here. It's called Lupin. Where can I write? Lupin and Marianne. Boom. Okay, what else do we have? I'm so sorry. Big brother. Attends, I'm missing something to it too. Okay. I like that you guys are connecting with each other. This is great. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm going through all of your messages. What about other Netflix suggestion in English? Well, the last series that I liked, and I was like, I was not expecting to like the series, was the comment ça s'appelle déjà? The one with the cute dude in it. Ah voilà, the Bridgerton. Oh, Firefly Lane is good. Which one is Firefly Lane? Oh, yeah, this one looks good. I think I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, this one, the Firefly Lane, is definitely really good. One that is also really good that I talked about already, and I know I'm late to the. I mean, it's been out for a while. It's Money Heist. I love Money Heist. So there's Lupin, there's Money Heist, there's Bridgerton. So now Bridgerton is more of a romantic, what do you call this? A romantic drama. It's like last century type of, movie. We're talking London, Queen, and yeah, it's a very what I really like about this series is that we're talking about a place where I don't know where that place exists, if it ever existed. It looks like London. It is in London actually because they say it in some of the episodes. The queen is black. Okay, the queen of London is black. Um, and we're talking about high society people, little bourgeoisie people, and there are as many black people. There are well, there's mostly white people, of course, but you see black rich noble families mixing with the whites, and I love that. Um, a lot of good sex, although you barely see a nipple, but it is what it is. That's Netflix for you. Um, and I like there's a couple episodes where they are fucking all the time, and that was fun. But the story is okay. The costumes are amazing. Oh, another one that is really good that you guys really need to watch is the one about the chess playing Gumby, Queen Gumby, or what you call it? What's it called? Queen Gumby? Attends. Queen's Gumby. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, this one was absolutely amazing. I loved, and I'm not into chess. I'm not a chess player at all, but the story is amazing. I mean, it's not amazing, it's good. Um, the decor, the costume, they were able to recreate that time period, what the girl is wearing during the entire. Is that your report card?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take a look at it after. Good job, my love. I'm so proud of you. Good job, Bobo. Um, it is such a beautiful movie. I mean, series to watch. Like I was saying, they were able to recreate the essence of that time. It was in the 70s. What the girl is wearing, the place where she is, the locations, the scenery is absolutely amazing. The actress, the main actress, is everything. She is so good. I'm loving this. I highly, if you have not watched it yet, you guys need to go and watch it. What else? What else did I like? I think I was trying to watch on Hulu last night. I was starting to watch the merde, comment elle s'appelle déjà? Handmaid's Tale. I need to watch it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Luisa, I can't believe you have not watched this yet. This is so you, da 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 da. And I'm catching up to it now. But yeah, that's. The Duke can burn for me anytime. The Duke, dude. The Duke is the reason why I watch the show. Let's be real. The Duke. Oh la 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 la. The Duke. Um, behind her eyes, really. Really, Lulu. Okay, I've seen the preview. I was like, oh, okay, sure, what not? But now you get me. Okay. Eye candy, that's the word. Bridgeton, yes. Virgin River, the Duke can burn from any time. I Care a Lot is good. Good Girls. Yeah, you know, the Duchess, she didn't really do much for me. She looked like she was gonna cry all the time, you know, the way her facial expression made it seem like she was going to cry and just lose her shit all the time too. She's always like, Like somewhere, I don't know, I can do it, but she, yeah. Yeah, Handmaid's Tale is what I am looking at right now. I was too tired last night, so I fell asleep in front of it, so I barely remember what was happening. But yeah, I have to start it over again and watch it. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, her face is weird. She's like, she looks like she's gonna cry and lose her stuff. And she's she's a good actress. She's just not. I would have not put her in this role, honestly. Yeah, but the dude, oh my goodness. Superstore. I don't know what Superstore is. No, I don't see it on Netflix. You know, one that I did not watch. I didn't watch the last season of Working Mom. The Repair Shop. Yeah, I loved season one. I was okay with season two. Season three, I didn't even. Season one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. This is exactly what it. And then season two, I was like, oh, okay. Season three, I didn't even bother to watch. And it shows that their daily life and obstacle. Okay. Okay, my love, 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go and enjoy my family. 5 more minutes with you guys. I am enjoying these live streams so much. I can make them last forever. The thing is, the rewatch might be a little bit too much. I mean, it's a 2-hour video, right? Hannah is good and the great is good. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time and then I'm gonna call it a night. What else did I wanted to talk about? Um, hold on. Oh, Donna. Luisa, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. Could you? Whitney, yes. You can use my detangling brush to style. Um, um, you could definitely use it. I was thinking about doing a video where I use my detangling brush to style. So you know what? Stay tuned for that because instead of telling you how to do it, I might as well show you how to do it. So I think I'll do a video on that. Okay, I see somebody's into astrology. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me show you my journaling real quick. Because I took my... Okay, I need to show you that before I go because I am so in love with this. I actually took it with me. So that's my journal, you guys. That's my journal right here. I got it from Erin Condren. Attends, comment tu dis? Yeah, Erin Condren. Lulu, listen, girlfriend. I'm starting to get into astrology too. I am loving it. I found this French dude, so I can't recommend it to you because he's French, but he is associating astrology with psychology. And to me, that is everything. Okay, let me answer. Who was asking me about my zodiac sign? Lulu. Lulu was asking me about, of course, Lulu was asking me about my zodiac sign. She's a Lulu, you know, it's what we do. The wine is getting in my head, you guys. Okay, zodiac sign. So my sun is in Leo. My ascendant. So ascendant, I don't know what you say, how you say ascendant. My rising is in Scorpio. You want to do my astrology theme? My moon is in Pisces. And that's it. I think that's all. And then I know my Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. But I feel like if I tell you all this, it's like giving you my social security number. You will know everything about me. I feel like, here's my DNA. um, so how is that interesting? What can you tell me? Because to me, it's like I still don't know what it means. I know Leo, I know Scorpio, um, but that's all I know. Like for me to have my moon in Pisces, my Mercury in Virgo, my Venus in Virgo, I have no clue what that means. But if you know, let me know because I'm very curious. Um, sensitive girl, I guess so. Yes, I'm very sensitive, but I'm also very Leo. I'm a Leo, guys. Like, I'm a very big Leo, and I was raised by a Leo. Yes, I'm very sensitive, but I'm also, yeah, I don't know. I'm a mess. It feels like I'm a mess at times because I have so many feelings, you know. I love astronomy. I wanted to show you guys this because this is my journal of the moment. So I got this from Erin Condren. It's called the Petite Planner. And what I like is that inside I have like 4 different books. Keep going about the astrology, you guys. I'll catch up to it. I love to hear what your signs are and what they mean because I don't know. Erin Condren, Condren, not On, Donna. Oh my gosh, this is so true. Lulu, this is 100%. I am very uh, seductive, but it's not like on purpose. It's like that's just what it is. It doesn't matter if I'm not in the mood of seduction. What people will get from me is sensuality and you know, and even if I'm like a million miles away from feeling an ounce of seduction within my being, this is still what people are going to get from me, no matter what I do. So it's annoying at times because you know the seduction cards is okay once in a while, but all the time it's like really like seriously. um yeah, it's exactly that. And it's annoying because it's not like how often are you feeling seductive? You know, it's not like I'm always turned on all the time, but I always come across as that sensual being that is charming people all the time. And it's not really, trust me, you guys, that's not my, that's not where I'm at in there. That's why I love astrology so much because it really, it like pinpoints exactly when you understand it properly. It pinpoints exactly your personality. It explains a lot about yourself. Interesting. I have to do Ella's, but Ella's a Capricorn sun. The Um, hold on one second, because you guys are firing in there. The dishes in my life go. She was amazing. She was okay though. She wasn't that amazing. I'm telling you, her facial expression was a little weird sometimes. Like, is she gonna cry right now? Or, you know, I don't know, I was thrown off a little bit. Right, Lulu? It's crazy. It's like giving your DNA to somebody, you know, and like, oh, here's the time and date and where I was born, location where I was born, and I swear a good astrologist will tell you exactly your personality and how you handle life. But it has to be somebody who really understands. And that dude that I'm listening to, he's French. He is, like I was saying earlier, talking about astrology, but also psychology, and it's putting them together. And he's so, so good. December 31st, Ella is December 31st. So she's a New Year's Eve baby. Hey, Lulu, if you want to do my astrological thing, let me know. I'm happy to. I would love to hear what you can say. Anyways, I want to show you guys this. So, Erin Condren, she has those little petite planners, and you can put 4 books in there. So I have 4. The first one is a monthly calendar that I can customize myself. So here's January. How far? I don't know. So that's January. And then, so you have the whole month, right? And actually, you have a bunch of months. So that's February. No, yes. That's March. We just started March, so there's not a lot of stuff in there. This is crazy. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, but that's too dark. You guys can't see anything. Well, anyway, right? I'm trying to show you. Okay, that's better. And then after all the months, I think there's 12 of them or more. I don't remember how many they put in, maybe 24. You have like notepads, and that is where I do my day-to-day. So for example, for February, on the days that I have a lot of stuff to do, I put my to-do list, right? So that's for my day-to-day planning. The second book I have is Finance. It's this book. So I put them together like for example, for March. Since March is February is over, I have to put one page here. March, boom. So this is where I put all of my bills. Again, it has, but the difference is that this one has like a monthly calendar, and the page after that is like notes. So for example, for February, I had my calendar, right, with all the bills and what date I have to pay them, and then here a recap of all the bills. My third little book is one second. My third little book is what? What is it? Oh, it's just a notebook. This is where I do all my philosophy stuff. So here I have Spinoza, Kant, stuff like notes that I have for myself, ideas for videos. Yeah, all the different philosophers that I like to listen to or to learn from. I write them down, and then, you know, the ideas that are interesting to me, I put them down, and then I add my little 2 cents to it and all that. The third one is more like a bullet point type of. So I started decoring, like, instead of English decoring, that's not English. What am I saying? I started doing little doodles on it, like flowers. Um, I started fancy, you guys, and I'm like, there's no way I'm keeping up with this. This is another little decoration page that I don't even know what I'm gonna write inside. It's just I was happy to draw flowers for 5 seconds. Here I put all my goals for 2021. I wish I could show you better, but the light is so strong. I don't even know. Here we go. So here I put my goals. That's another calendar of the stuff that I'm gonna do. You know, things that are, I put, that's the rest of the month. That's the pet section for Luna and Misty. Here I have I started a period tracker. And I want to do a mood tracker also. But I realized that this is not going to work for me because the mood tracker that I did here, I have a mood tracker and a fasting tracker, which I don't even use anymore. But the problem with this mood tracker is that it's a monthly mood tracker. I need a yearly mood tracker. You know, I need to have each month. I don't know. I still have to work on this. It's a little bit of a, yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have in there. And I'm loving it. I am really loving it. I have another one where I journal a little bit more, where I talk about a little bit more about my feelings and stuff. All right, my loves, I'm gonna go. Let me catch up real quick to what you guys been saying. But I am going to call it a night because it is 6:35 p.m. What, 2.5 hours, you guys? Are you kidding me? If you're on the replay and you've been watching so far, I love you guys. That's commitment. I'm just saying. You guys are part of the Lulu C'est la Vie family for sure. Okay, let me catch up real quick. Zodiac, Scorpio Ascendant means you're very seductive. Yes, we read that already. One is how you show your emotions, the Pisces, and the other is how the other world sees you, the Scorpio. Could be the other way around though. Lulu, listen, I'm reading what you just put. Can you hit me up on can you send me a DM on Instagram, please? I don't want to put everything out there like that, if you don't mind. Okay. Karen, I'm ready to just person myself. What are you fasting? What are your fasting hours? I usually fast in the morning. So I usually, not tonight because it's pizza night and I'm talking with you guys, but usually I stop eating around 7:30, 8:30 p.m. and I start eating around noon. Except on my period, when I lose a lot of blood, I do not fast. I can't because I would probably lose conscience. So yeah, except on my period, or if I don't feel good, if I have low energy, if something's not feels off, I usually fast from, I want to say 8 p.m. until noon. Lady Danbury. I think I thought she was a duchess. Is my life goal. See, which one is Lady Danbury again? Her character was so smart, strong, and unapologetic. Time flies when you are having fun, girlfriend. uh, okay, Lulu, thank you. I don't know. Is that 16 to 17 hours? I guess it is. But that's what my body's used to. Also, that's where I'm comfortable. Usually around 11:30 a.m. I start to feel hungry. I push it until noon. Sometimes I start eating at 11:30. I'm not super strict about it. Some days, like today, no, today I'm still on my period. I'm ending my period. So this morning I ate. I was hungry. Oh no, I was hungry because I didn't have dinner last night. Dinner didn't happen for me last night. So I woke up, your girl was hungry. So I ate a few tartines, and then I didn't have dinner until I didn't have my next meal was not until 3 p.m. I ate just before I started the live stream. Anyway, so yeah, intermittent fasting. Yes, that's what we're looking at. We're talking about. Yeah, 16 to 18 hours. I think it's my window. It's my fasting window. And again, part of that is sleeping time. So it's not like I'm not fasting when I'm the most active. I'm fasting when I'm the most passive, which is really how you should be fasting anyway. So, all right, my loves, I'm going to call it a night because you guys, we've been talking for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. 2 hours and 40 minutes. I hope you guys had a good time with me as much as I enjoyed my time with you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, for joining me tonight. Um, Thank you for all the messages. I love you guys too so much. I really enjoy our time together. I'm working on my little vlog in Puerto Rico. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to post one of the videos. I was gonna do 2 video vlogs, pardon, but I'm thinking now that maybe I'm just gonna compact everything into one video vlog. Good night, Lulu. Thank you for joining the live stream. Bisous, Donna. Bisous, bisous. So yeah, expect a Puerto Rico vlog coming your way. And then that's that. Um, Good night to you all. Good night, Karine. And I will see you guys in my next live stream on Friday. The first Friday of April. We'll be in spring already. Hopefully it won't be too rainy, but the temperatures are definitely going to be warmer. Um, yeah, that's it. Again, if you're watching on the replay, I can't believe you stayed that long. Thank you so much. I love you guys. All right, my loves, I'm gonna go. Oh, it's the black lady. Yes, I love her. I thought she was the author the whole time. I thought she was lady, what you call it? The lady who writes the novel the whole time. I was shocked when I saw that it was who it was. I'm not gonna spoil it to anybody, but I was pretty shocked. Anyways, I love her. Yes, I live to be her too. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Who's scratching at my door? Misty, is that you? You stay. I'm coming. 1 second. Let me say goodbye. I'm coming. Um, we need 2 a month. Yes, I think that we need to do more live streams too, but I want to do more, but my schedule is so crazy. All right, I'm gonna go, my loves. I love you so much. Thanks for joining. I will see you next month in the live stream. But I will see you next week with a new video. I'm going to try to post one this weekend. If not, don't be mad at me. I will post next week. I love you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy. Have a beautiful life. Au revoir et à bientôt.